They did.
Yeah. You located a bomb. Oh.
He's not tricking. I can EMP.
Four remaining.
Did you get the?
You located a bomb. Four last op.
What's up, guys? Today we're doing an operator guide on how to play as Finka in Rainbow Six Siege 2025. Talking all about Finka, how to use her Adrenal Surge heals, and how to rank up and win more matches while playing Finka. My favorite operator in Rainbow Six Siege. Here, let's start with the loadout. Couple decent little options. You have the spear, which tends to be my go-to. It is a difficult gun to get the hang of, but it does have mostly vertical recoil. If you know how to control the recoil, it can do pretty well. And then you have the LMG, which is honestly a really damn good LMG. Doesn't have that much recoil. 100 bullets. Fire rate is only slightly slower and does a little bit more damage, and you can just spray people down. The bad thing is that you are a little bit slower, and the ADS speed is kind of long. So you do have to be careful of, your speed when using the LMG. So basically, spear if you plan on being a little bit more aggressive, and LMG if you're going to be a little bit more angle holding and like watching flanks and whatever. And then you have the Sausage Saiga shotgun, which is honestly up to you. You can run a suppressor on it or not, but she doesn't really have a good backup as a secondary pistol, so this is a little bit more of a risk. So up to you if you go down that route. And you have the pistols, you have the GSH or the PMM. I prefer the PMM just because of the firepower, the stopping power. Whenever I whip out a pistol, it's usually just to secure a kill in a cluster situation. This thing is going to two-tap most people in those situations. This is less so. You are going to have more ammo to shoot a little bit more, but I'd rather have the gun that I know is going to perform better in those situations. And then you have smokes, flashbangs, and frag grenades. I've always said this, and I'll keep saying it. If you can bring frag grenades, bring frag grenades. You're going to see a lot more opportunities to destroy util, clear enemy positions, etc. with frag grenades. Flashbangs can be a good option if you are playing as an entry, but frag grenades are going to be your go-to. And you do have the options of smoke, so you have one of every three, of all the throwables to clear position or block off an angle. But most of the time, frag grenades are going to do you right. Now, talking really quick, with Finka's Adrenal Surge, you will be able to revive your teammates across the map. Sorry, I need to take a little bit of damage to kind of show you what they do. So, you will be able to revive your teammates across the map with the heals. Every time you activate your heal, it will heal everybody around the map, all your teammates. Even if they're down, you will revive them and then pick them up. So, now let's show how the heals actually work and talk about how the ability works and why I think the ability is one of the better abilities in the game. So look at the health bar in the bottom left. Every time you pop an Adrenal Surge all around the map, you'll heal everybody by 20 health. And if you are, already at maximum health, you will be able to overheal. So I like to use that overheal occasionally right before I take a gunfight. Let's say I'm about to get into a fight. Like I know a fight's about to happen. I'll pop a heal right before I take the fight. Now I have 130 health. It will slowly go down, but in that fight, I have more health than a 3 armor operator would. Even though I'm faster, I'm Finka at a 2-speed, I have a decent amount of health. If I'm fighting someone with a shotgun, it is going to pay off dividends, which I'll show you guys some of the gameplay. All right, now we're gonna get to some Finka gameplay. Here I throw a grenade to destroy the shield. I'm gonna Oregon upside down and repel a gen window. See a guy, we take one down. I pop a heal because I was at 90 health. Now I'm slightly overhealed. I push in. And then check the angles. We always like to pre-fire angles. You guys will enjoy this one. Bunk. Here, we're dropping a plant down. It's consulate. It's a 2v2 situation. I get out. I'm out, Chris. I'm at 77 health. I was already been overhealing throughout the round. We're just holding it down now. We take one down. Repel down. The guy runs out yellow, but then I just swing in because he's running up yellow. I push in. He has no time to stop it. We do take him down. Now here's the same situation. One of the things I love to do on Consulate. Bounce it off that top banister. Free kill. He has to move or he's going to die. I swing in. I know that area is clear. We wait for the swing out. We take down one. We swing out. That's 3 in seconds. And then, last teammate does take him down. Easy enough. Easy entries. And always overhealing whenever I have them up, especially when people are taking gunfights, even myself. Here we're on border. Armory wall. Most of these clips are going to see that blue outline around my screen. That's because I'm currently healed or overhealed and Adrenal Surge is popped. Throw a grenade out. Clear out that half wall. Try to shoot these zombies to see people run across. We take them down. And we're on an angle. We're in a weird spot with my teammate right next to me, in front of me. But we do find the guy. Popping another overheal during these fights, especially look at the teammates' health bars at the top. Got him. Popping them all with overheals as we're all taking fights. And we take them the last. Consulate. So, sorry, Canal. But this is one of the biggest things I want to say about Finka, and this is why I really love her heals.
Was there a cause or rotate?
Yes. Look at my health. 110 health, right? Remember that. 110.
What if I do this?
Overheal. 130 HP now, right? I walk in. Guy shotguns me point blank and takes me down from 130, 129 health down to 3. That would have downed me. It would have killed me. And the round, my round would have been over. But instead, we take down 2 of them. And I still have heals left over. Where I go in bathroom, I just pop my heals, and then I'll end up having 40 health and can potentially take another gunfight.
That works.
Crazy. Here I pop an overheal right before I swing in. I throw the grenade to mask my audio as I swing in. Smoke swings out. He has no idea that I actually went inside. I think I downed somebody on that. You'll see the down later.
Smoke dead.
Wasn't sure how that happened, but we find the mute. Shoot quite a bit, just keeping my gun up, and then the round is going to be over. I do get the down kill. Another round. We're on Oregon. I see a guy in a classroom, but I was full sprint, so I didn't want to just try to ADS while I saw him, so I just run past it. I overheal, double back. We take him down. Continuously popping the overheal, so I'm slowly healing throughout the round. We find a little quick set shot on the man. We walk inside with a teammate, taking down that guy. Now we're on Outback.
Get wall.
Throwing a grenade, shoot the nitro, get all the things off the wall. The wall gets open now. We find one. We pop a heal, like we never took a firefight.
No.
Grenade goes off, destroying a util that might be on my window. I hop in.
You have located a bomb.
Top yellow.
Teammate takes down the guy top yellow. I was holding an angle, waiting for a laundry. Gotta expose himself. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me. But now I'm healed all the way up. Like, I took 2 firefights where they both shot me just a little bit. Full HP. Like it never even happened. And we find the last. Easy enough. All right, next round. Villa. Top a window. Find a dock. Shoot the camera. Throwing grenades in so I can swing in. It'll mask my audio slightly. I shoot the frost mat as I go in. I check my astral staircase. Have my gun up. We see one. We find one. So after that firefight, where would the next guy swing me from? Well, it'd probably be the astral rotate, right? Yep. There he is. Last one is Bricks. He's lit up now, and in a firefight like this, I don't mind pulling that pistol out and just going for body shots because it does do 60 damage. I mean, it's going to be tough to beat that. So here, I'll throw a grenade to get the shield. Overheal as I jump in. Not exactly sure where the enemy is at. I don't hear anything on green staircase, so I swing in. We find one. We find two. Well, that was a quick little transition there. So we find two there, and now we're on coastline. I swing over. I see one on the door. Going with a one tappy tap. Free fire out on the door just to find another one. Taking them down. Now we're on consulate again. We walk in. We push in aggressively. We find the smoke. I'm swinging around. We find the Goyo. Taking damage, but I'm slowly getting healed. And then here. That's the Goyo. Then here. Alibi swings out afterwards. And we take him down too. Always healing throughout the round, so I'm never really afraid to take the gunfights because I know that it's going to take them more than one bullet probably to kill me, even if I'm hurt. So, the heals come in clutch a lot more than you would think. I mean, yeah, how strong is Doc? Why is Doc strong? Yeah, he's an MP5, but why don't people just play Echo? Heals are very undervalued in Siege and actually do a lot. So people may say, well, SenVale, headshot, one-shot headshot, bro. Like, think about your headshot ratios. Most people that play the game at a high level are going to have a headshot ratio around 50%, but that's only when you end up killing somebody. It doesn't take into account when you die to someone. So half the time, good players will kill someone. It'll be because they hit them with a headshot, but it's not taking into account all the other times that they die. So back on Oregon for a little bit of a Finka ace. We find one, we see another one swinging out, but we do find the guy we down. Guy's swinging out. I pop in the leg a couple times, taking out, that's two. Guy prone, top white, that's three. Molly swings out, that's four.
I can go for the plan if you want me to.
Cade swinging out, and that's five. Consulate again. Guy's bead. He can't hear anything because of the bees or the grenade, so he has no audio. Look at him. He's not ready for this firefight. Goes down easily. I swing it aggressively. They have no idea that I went in there like that. We take down two more. 5v5 turn to a 5v2 within seconds of the round.
Last operator standing.
And we find Legion, the last.
Yeah, yo, Gab's running around up.
Now we're on coastline.
What the fuck?
He does down the Deimos, but one thing I like about Finka is I don't even have to go pick him up. I can just overheal him and I can just keep moving. I could pick him up manually and then heal so he'd have more health, but I'd prefer most of the time just to pop the Adrenal Surge just to pick him up so I don't slow down at all. Picking him up like that, especially in a situation where it's like I might get killed from sunrise window, someone might swing the security door, I can just pick him up in a second. We see the Frost, we know she's kind of hurt. He swings out the rotate, we find him. Getting shot from the side, popping more heals. The Deimos that was down is now almost half HP. I'm taking, I was taking firefights. Now I'm pretty healed up. Even the Dokkaebi is getting heals. So on an average round, you're easily healing over 100 HP throughout your team. It's very undervalued. And then we find the last guy who's trying to go home, running away, crying home to his mama. And we chase him outside. And we kill him. Poor little guy didn't make it home. All right, guys, that's it today on how to play as Finka in Rainbow Six Siege 2025. Finka is one of my favorite operators because you can heal yourself. Let's say you take an entry firefight. You can heal yourself for 60 more HP before the end of the round, including the rest of your team. So, like, let's say you're all lit. You're all, like, taking damage, like Capcan traps, etc., taking firefights, and, like, 3-4 of you are hurt. You can heal everyone up to almost full HP. So, I love Finka because I can just take those entry engagements, not really be too afraid. No, I can just heal up afterwards. Because there are times where I'm like, I have 20, 30 HP, and I'm not Finka. I'll try to go for something, and I'll get shot on the toe and die. Finka, that isn't really an issue because you can overheal yourself out of it. And a lot of times, I'll stare at the health bars at the top of the screen just to, like, if I see my teammates in firefights, I'll heal them mid-firefight to kind of help them out and help them win. Because remember, They did change the way the Adrenal Surge works. It doesn't change recoil because it used to be an issue. If you heal someone in the middle of a firefight, it'll lower the recoil, and now it doesn't do that, so that's not an issue. It just gives them health. It does distort your audio a little bit, but if you're in a firefight, it's not going to really matter. You don't notice it too much. So definitely think that Finka is a really good entry kind of support operator. Definitely an entry operator, but the heals definitely make her feel kind of like a support sometimes. The longer you're alive as Finka, you can use all of your heals. You tend to make everybody else play better because they have more HP to, you know, take down the enemy team. And that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and leave a like down below for more. And peace out until next time.